So, y'all, I'm not saying that Blueface is a narcissist, but he is triangulating Chrisean Rock and his baby mama. And of course, if you're new here, I'm a diagnosed narcissist. I actually have narcissistic personality disorder. If you don't know what triangulation is, it's pitting two or more people against each other while you kind of play the puppet master. Just like narcissistic people typically do. When Blueface and Chrisean are not on good terms, he runs back to Jaidyn and tries to make Chrisean jealous. He tries to hype up Jaidyn and put her higher on the hierarchy of his life. And does that work sometimes? Yeah, it does work sometimes when you're dealing with narcissistic people, where they make you work harder to get their attention. They make you work harder to get their love and affection and things like that. Hey, if you're not working hard, hey, Chrisean, if you're not working hard, I'm going to go get Jaidyn the love that I promised to give to you. The whole situation with her being pregnant seems like a triangulation thing. Like, oh, she got a baby, let me get one as well. Also, just like narcissistic people typically do, if Chrisean is not making a scene, being drunk, cussing, and fighting people, Blueface is not getting the attention, so he runs back to Jaidyn and tries to get attention. Hey, look, you're gonna watch our child when Chrisean gives birth. I'm gonna take possession of the child because she's gonna be an unfit mother, and you are going to watch our child. And then his son's mom, Jaidyn, she's just like, she thinks she's winning. She's like, oh, because he's arguing with her, I'm in the driver's seat right now. I'm good. I'm good to go. Just like the victim of a toxic narcissistic person, she jumps in on the abuse of Chrisean and talks junk about Chrisean and makes idle threats and things like that. Because when you're dealing with narcissistic people, you want to prove that you're a ride or die, that you are going to be the best source of supply and validation that they are going to get. But Blueface then showed everybody who he really is hundreds of times. He devalues women as a whole. He says women have a place in the world and he's just better because he's a man. And narcissistic people typically surround themselves with enablers, or they were raised by an enabling parent. And in this situation, it could very well be his mom, because Erykah Badu made a post saying that Blueface was trash, and here comes mom to the defense. No matter what he's done, he done put his hands on women. He done did all kinds of craziness. But look, girl, you were just calling Tyrone. Ain't nobody said nothing to you. I know what people are going to say. Well, she's just defending her child. Y'all, she been defending him no matter what he does. I just feel like there's a difference between defending your child, which a lot of mothers and fathers will do, and enabling that child's toxic behaviors. One reason that parents enable their toxic child's behaviors is because they can be ashamed of them. They can be embarrassed, like, damn, this man acting crazy. This little boy I done raised is acting crazy as hell, treating women horribly. But you know what? I'm going to defend. That's my baby. I'm ride or die for my child. And also, you don't want to take responsibility for your child turning out like that, allegedly abusing people in public and things like that. I know what people are going to say, like, what about Chrisean? She got to take responsibility for her actions. Yeah, she actually does and needs to work on herself as well, because being with a narcissistic person can be like, it's like getting in a trauma bond and having Stockholm syndrome, where you become bonded to your abuser, where like if you get kidnapped, you start falling in love with your kidnapper. And the ups and downs and the highs and lows of a toxic, abusive relationship can get people addicted to them for a very, very long time, y'all. And yes, Blueface is going to do anything he can to get attention. That's when he's attention starved. And again, y'all, this is not me pandering to women. This is just me giving my perspective, because this is in the public eye. Everybody sees it with their own eyes, and everybody's going to formulate their own opinions from this as well. Just my opinion, he looks toxic as hell. He looks super narcissistic. And, again, Chrisean is responsible for her own actions, but she looks like the victim of abuse, of a narcissistic, toxic abuse, possibly. Again, y'all, that's just my 2 cents. Take it for what you will.